It's time to start going over our very first NFL mock draft for the 2025 season. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. And with the first pick, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Travis Hunter. Hunter is a 6'1" wide receiver that can do a little bit of everything. The big question is does he play defense or offense in the NFL? I have him here as mainly a wide receiver, right, who can create separation at all three levels and really develop into a yards after the catch monster. He may be more on the lean side, but I'm having him playing defense in college really should help his toughness and durability. Hunter has game-changing ability filled with explosiveness and elite ball skills. He can help any team immensely. The biggest question I have though is where he plays in the NFL, and is a team wanting to risk having him play both sides of the ball? My thoughts is that he only plays on one side, and that side is offense. I see Trevor Lawrence getting another toy here in Travis Hunter. Next, I have down at pick 4 with the Las Vegas Raiders selecting Shedeur Sanders. Sanders is a 6'2", 215-pound quarterback that has some natural leadership abilities and a ton of talent. Sanders can process defensive schemes at an elite level and understands quite a bit pre-snap. The way he can just make adjustments and get his guys in position pre-snap is exceptional. I love watching his accuracy in the short and intermediate levels. He seems to have an outstanding poise under pressure and can even maintain his throwing mechanics and accuracy as he feels the pocket closing around him. Having Sanders alongside Brock Bowers could be the start of something special in Las Vegas. Now we move on to the 5th pick in the draft, where the New York Giants select Cam Ward. Ward is a 6'2", 223-pound quarterback with an elite arm talent. You consistently see Ward making throws in a Caddy Wonka-like position, you see from Brett Favre or Patrick Mahomes. Not saying he's Brett Favre or Patrick Mahomes, but he throws just like it. He has really improved in his decision-making skills, completing over 72% of his passes thus far in the 2024 season with the Hurricanes. He is considered a dual-threat quarterback, but always prefers the pass over the run. He has a quick release and fits the ball into tight windows. You can see that he loves high-pressure situations and performs well in those situations, which makes him a natural fit in my eyes for New York. The Giants released Daniel Jones, and I look for them to even trade up if they have to in order to get the quarterback of the future. They want someone who can deliver the football to Malik Nabers, and they get that here with Cam Ward. At pick number 9, I have the Dallas Cowboys taking Ashton Jeanty, the 5'9" running back out of Boise State. Last season, I wanted the Cowboys to take running back Trey Benson, and they passed on him. This season, they need a running back, and Ashton Jeanty is an amazing option for them to take. Jeanty has elite contact balance and can shed tackles with ease. With elite vision and anticipation, he can consistently find and exploit open gaps in the defense. I would even go as far as saying that he has a rare combination of burst and speed that we haven't seen in the NFL for some time. He has natural hands with a wide catch radius, which propels him to being a true number 1 workhorse running back in the NFL. With an offense that contains Prescott, Lamb, Ferguson, and Jeanty, the Cowboys may once again be a force on offense. Now with the 10th pick, I have the New Orleans Saints taking Tetairoa McMillan. McMillan is a 6'5" monster at the wide receiver position. Most people know McMillan from his 304 yards and 4 touchdown game against New Mexico with only 10 receptions, which truly solidified himself having elite status among the nation's premier wide receivers. He has that prototypical size and length to become the X receiver for an NFL team as he creates consistent mismatches across from cornerbacks. He has amazing body control and adjustment skills, which helps him thrive in contested catch situations. His routes are crisp and clean, which helps him create nice separation. He snagged a ton of balls out of the air away from his frame, which showcases his hand-eye coordination and ability to catch the football. I enjoy watching his initial burst off the line of scrimmage, which sometimes catches corners off balance. The Saints need wide receiver help tremendously, and McMillan could be just what the doctor ordered. Now we are down to the 12th pick, and I have the Miami Dolphins taking quarterback Jalen Milroe. Milroe is a burly 6'2", 225-pound quarterback who I kind of see as an Anthony Richardson type of player that can actually throw the football. With questions surrounding Tua Tagovailoa's health, I believe grabbing a quarterback could be essential for the Dolphins' success of the future. Milroe has elite athleticism, displaying explosive speed and agility. Milroe doesn't mind tucking the football and running. You see Milroe consistently using his strong arm as the ball generates a ton of velocity that could translate well into all of your NFL throws. He has good playmaking ability when the play around him really starts to break down, and he keeps his eyes downfield while looking to make a play happen. I like watching him use these pump fakes and the eye manipulations to kind of move the defenses, and with the wide receiver like Tyreek Hill on that roster, that could really lead to a lot of big plays. Moving right along here to the Indianapolis Colts at pick number 15, I have Colston Loveland. Loveland is a 6'5" playmaking tight end that the Colts really could use as a safety blanket for Anthony Richardson. Loveland has excellent size and strength with great athleticism, which could provide to be a challenge for opposing defenses. He has quick feet, and a good body control really helps him make sharp cuts when running his routes. He has reliable hands as a catcher and upper body strength as a blocker. He could be a true 3-down tight end for the Colts, who need more playmaking for Anthony Richardson. I like Loveland's yards after the catch ability as well, and could take these short passes from Anthony Richardson and really turn him into a big game. Now we're at the pick number 19 and the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix has really proved to be a franchise quarterback, and filling him with talent at the wide receiver position is a must in my eyes. Emeka Egbuka really fills that need for me. Egbuka is a 6'1" wide receiver out of Ohio State who is a technician when running his routes with an elite ability to get open. He shows elite short area quickness, which allows clean breaks at the top of his routes. He's a natural hands catcher who consistently plucks the ball out of the air and doesn't allow the ball to hit his chest. He shows great body position with the ability to shield off defenders, which makes catches really a lot easier for him. One thing I know Sean Payton will love is his competitiveness as a blocker who will sustain and drive through contact. I see the Broncos continuing to surround Bo Nix with weapons in this draft. Now we're down to pick number 23, and I have the Washington Commanders taking Luther Burden III. Burden is a 5'11", 200-pound wide receiver that is very twitchy with an explosive first step, which allows him to consistently win off the line of scrimmage and create instant separation. I love watching his body control and flexibility, which at 5'11" still allows him to win contested catch situations and back shoulder throws. This guy has legit track speed and can take the top off of a defense. Having Burden and McLaurin as Jaden Daniels wide receivers could really be scary for the NFL in my opinion. Burden is a yards after the catch monster who combines vision, lateral agility, and contact balance to turn short passes into chunk plays. I also love the way that he blocks, and he's not really afraid to really put his nose into someone's chest and drive him away from the play. I think the Commanders get a steal at pick number 23. Lastly, I'm at pick number 27, where I have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking wide receiver Isaiah Bond. Bond is a 5'11" wide receiver that, he's a legit burner on the outside. He has sudden acceleration ability who can really hit top speed in a flash. Having receivers like George Pickens and Isaiah Bond on opposite sides of the field would keep NFL defensive coordinators up at night. Bond is a dangerous yards after the catch threat with vision to find cutback lanes and wiggle to make defenders miss. I can see the Steelers using him really as a chess piece and just lining him up on the outside, lining him up in the slot, or even using him in jet sweeps. Bond consistently shows a competitive nature and toughness while working in the middle and contributing as a willing blocker. Bond is a natural fit to the Steelers' tough-nose culture. All right, so that's going to wrap up our very first NFL mock draft of 2025. We're doing the entire first round, so hopefully that helps you kind of indicate where these guys maybe fall and if the draft kind of leans that way. There's going to be a lot of change that goes throughout the offseason, whether the rest of the NFL season plays out. Some of these teams are going to be differentiation of who maybe picked number 1 overall, number 2 overall, and so on and so forth. As we do more evaluation of these guys, you never know who's going to pop into the first round for us, but we're going to keep doing mock drafts and keep providing you with the best information possible, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're pumping out so many videos each and every week. We want you to be prepared every week to win championships year after year. Can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.